Hello, and welcome to this segment of our video series for History of the U.S. 530, American Christian Heritage. Before I begin my presentation, I would like to ask for prayers from all of you, for those of us who are sitting in the path of Hurricane Helene. Ask for your continued prayer as individuals face loss of property and hopefully not individual safety, but ask for those prayers as we continue and go forward. Today's presentation will discuss fundamentalism versus modernism, specifically the influence of the Reverend Harry Emerson Fosdick, a celebrated yet controversial preacher of the 1920s. Known for his liberal views of church doctrine, Fosdick inspired debate, and even, according to Paul Hunt in Closer Than They Appear, the surprising similarities between Clarence Macartney and Harry Emerson Fosdick, an actual outbreak of theological war. Fosdick's sermons, Shall the Fundamentalists Win?, touched off major controversy and return rhetoric from fundamentalists. Hunt also points out that a great deal of the controversy was a result of the celebrity status of both of the preachers involved. Fosdick had reached his status primarily due to his involvement in the religious status of World War II servicemen who were returning to America, and the status and the belief system and the support system that was involved in their return. Fosdick remained at the heart of controversy between fundamentalists and modernists for some time, and was usually at the heart of controversy on the issue, especially in the New Jersey and New York area. For example, in 1925 editorial of the New York Times, the Times discussed Fosdick's proposal that baptism by immersion be optional, which resulted in strong opposition by many Baptists and began to shift the controversy from one of doctrine to one of church ritual. However, despite the opposition, the Baptist Conference of New York refused to secure a declaration opposing Fosdick and thus supporting a more liberal Baptist convention in the New York area. Another New York Times editorial in 1932 defended Fosdick creatively and as being creative and his charisma in terms of changing the dynamic of religious discussion, and in doing so, forcing many who would normally not engage in the discussion of doctrine or ritual in religion, such as non-theologians or even atheists. According to the editorial, Fosdick had walked the fine line of discussing a creative factor in religion rather than the creator himself of the Old Testament. Calden Wellingham, in a November 1944 article, also praises the sermons of Dr. Fosdick regarding World War II. Here, Fosdick preaches against utter hopelessness and urges people to adopt a sense of religious optimism, declaring it to be a great time to be alive. Now, these sermons, this controversy that existed, actually changed the religious structure of the nation, but specifically of the New York area. Thank you very much.